Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are live. It is a live watch party. Thank you, everyone, for coming on in. Rohi Swami, not sure how to pronounce your name. I see you a lot. Thank you. Forgot to close that. Okay, and Brody the Brick Builder. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. We're going to just chill out a little bit this Sunday and go through what we need to know to get ready for season 4. I mean, there's just a few points. Maybe some of it is simplistic the way I see it. I was thinking about making a video on it. We'll see. Watch Party fan page. Yes, thank you for coming in. The best fan page on Instagram. Go to the Watch Party fan page. Follow him on Instagram. Okay, yeah, Crunchy Napkin, yeah, we'll see, we'll get to that here. So, the episode on the 28th, which is Tuesday. So 2 days from now, there's going to be the event, right? From whenever that was, a week, 2 weeks ago, I don't even remember now. There was an event. Oh, yeah, Watch Party, yeah, happy holidays. I hope everyone had a Crane Kickin' Cobra Kai Christmas. Maybe you got some Cobra Kai merch. I actually got from my sister a Cobra Kai hoodie, an unlicensed one. The sleeves are a little long. I may have her get it back for a different one. But, yeah, I hope everyone had a great Crane Kickin' Christmas and holidays and all that. Maybe you got some cool Cobra Kai merch. But moving on to Tuesday, I should have put something up. Tuesday, and the emails went out for the registration begins. It's going to be on Tuesday. The confirmation emails, and you should get a new email tomorrow about the event that's going to be on Tuesday. It's episode 1. It's going to show. You're going to sign in. I know not everyone got it. So I will be live when when it plays. Now, unfortunately, it would be cool. Unfortunately, I can't stream it on YouTube. I would like to, but Netflix gets all prissy about that. Yeah. So, I can't stream it. The visual or the audio would be cool, but I'll be live in some fashion. I'll react to it live in some fashion. Even if I just have to put something generic, I'll be live. So we'll stream it. I mean, I'll be streaming live, and then I'll talk about it when the episode's done. And I will likely release a breakdown video, like an episode 1 review, reaction, breakdown, whatever. I'll release that after. So I'll release that after the episode, or maybe like the next day, however long it takes. So I'll release like a reaction, review, breakdown, whatever, the next day. Obviously, that's going to be spoilers. It will say spoilers right in the thumbnail. You don't click on it if you don't want to see. Let's see. Hold on, let me look. Please, no spoilers. Yeah, Mega Cloud, you just maybe want to be careful on Twitter and Instagram. I'm going to put out a video. It'll say spoilers on the thumbnail. You've seen my videos. I do that. So don't click on it. You don't want to see it, don't click on it. You can just wait till Friday. But I'll put something out. I will put something, a sort of reaction or something, review or an episode breakdown the next day, I intend. So it makes sense, if you don't want to be spoiled. It'll just be episode 1. And frankly, I think we can probably guess a lot of episode 1 already. So I don't think it's going to be that much in my own opinion. But what episode is the All Valley? It's going to be the last episode, or probably the last 2 episodes. Michaela, hey, watch party, you're incredible. Thank you, Michaela Merritt. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Be sure to subscribe. There's a button there now. You can also join the channel, $5 a month membership. I'll be putting out some exclusive content. Just maybe polls. We'll see what people think, what sort of videos you want. So you can subscribe, and you can even join and become a channel member. That's only $5 a month, and that's a great way to support the channel and get a little something back too. It feels like everyone is posting. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, people wanting to feel important, so they just sort of give stuff away. Speaking of which, so tomorrow the reviews start coming out. This is going to be significant. Yeah, Mega Cloud, thank you for trusting me. I will have a spoiler video though, but it will be clearly marked. But here's the thing you guys need to keep in mind, and I tweeted this out, and I think John Hurwitz retweeted it, and a lot of others saw it. Tomorrow, the reviews come out. This is what you need to know. The reviews will spoil a lot, actually. For example, one of the biggest questions we have right now, going into Season 4, well, how exactly is the All Valley tournament going to work? This watch party guy's been saying, well, there'll be 2 brackets, or maybe even 3 brackets, boys, girls, and kata. And other people are like, watch party stupid and doesn't know anything. How's it going to work? I think, seriously, by this time tomorrow, we will have the answer. Because the critics, someone somewhere, is just going to say, this is how the All Valley is. Unless, like, there's weird, like, explicit directions not to, which I doubted. I think, like, by this time tomorrow, you're going to know the answer. You're going to know how the All Valley is going to work. 1 bracket, 2 brackets, 3 brackets, like here. Oh, wait. Like you see the 2 trophies there. We'll know what's going to go. I just feel like the critics, and the thing is, it only takes 1 critic, right? So it'll be like 100 reviews are going to come out tomorrow or within the next few days. They don't always release it on the first day, but there could easily be like 100, 150 reviews of Season 4 are going to come out all over the internet. YouTube, media, websites, blogs, whatever. You're going to have 150. It only takes 1 critic to be like, and so then the All Valley changed the format to such and such and such. And they think that, well, they're not giving a spoiler, but they really are. So someone somewhere is probably going to spoil this. So this information will likely be known by this time tomorrow. Andrew, the SCTG. I don't know what SCTG means. Hey man, fan from Scotland. It's a wee bit of journey over to Scotland. Was that Irish or Scottish? Love your vids. I'm really looking forward to see what they do with Anthony's character this season. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, definitely Anthony is going to be something, right? We don't quite know. They've hinted at a storyline. Actually, we do know. Honestly, did I hold on. Oh yeah. I think I talked about it in the other yeah. If this stupid thing would load up, but it's not. What happened? But anyway, Josh Heald in an interview was talking a little bit about Anthony, and he said, he's some guy who's always on the iPad, always on Sony, the PlayStation, whatever. Maybe Anthony. Here it is. Just to show you, Andrew, if you missed the last one. So this is the picture. So this here where he's talking about it. And so we'll just jump to the bottom here. Having this kid who spent an entire series on iPad and PlayStation's device, it felt very natural that it can fall into something akin to cyberbullying. So I think this is somehow where we're going to see Andrew. This is just him. We don't know how precisely. Is it just like Yasmin was in season 1? I hope I feel like it's going to have some different flair or twist. Something kind of I thought would be interesting. And I don't necessarily know, but it was interesting idea to me was Kenny. Okay, here it is. So like you see Kenny, they're looking at their phones and stuff. Everyone's kind of laughing at Kenny. I liked the idea of like Anthony trying to bully the kids back, like he was bullying back. So that's kind of I don't know if they'll do that. It may just be more straightforward. Maybe Anthony's the reason they're all laughing at him. But whatever it is, I definitely think we are going to get a little bit more Anthony. So it looks like it'll be fun. Kazian, love your vids watch party. Thank you. Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? Henry, watch party is the Van Gogh of Cobra Kai YouTubers. Everyone thinks he's stupid, but he produces the highest quality theories. Thank you very much. Yeah, Dan Warner. It just going back to real quick here now to the idea that the reviews are coming out. Something that happened like for me in season 3, everyone, almost all the critics talked about Sam's storyline. Oh, she's gonna have this PTSD. Maybe she's a little depressed. Doesn't know she has these fears of Tory and flashbacks. But then like one critic actually went ahead and talked about how they were gonna have a big fight with the bow staff and nunchuck. Tory was going to be using the nunchucks and Sam the bow staff. So like one critic, and it only takes one. And this is what I have to say when I'm talking about the reviews. You're going to get 150 reviews. Any one review isn't that much spoiler. But, one critic will just give away the whole thing and not even be thinking about it because they really aren't that intelligent, which is why they're critics. I mean, maybe a lot are, but it's just when you get so many, and they all say different things, and and what happens is you start compiling them all together, and it's like suddenly you get the spoilers of everything. So I actually had that fight spoiled. The Tory Sam fight was spoiled for me, and I kind of wish it wasn't, because that would have been something cool that would be like, oh wow. But like for me, when I first watched season 3 and Sam runs into that back room, oh, I know exactly what's happening. And the reason I knew what was happening is because one of the critics in one of the reviews went ahead and just literally gave it away. Just said it. Pfft. Okay. And so that's why I think, like when like I'm telling you this time tomorrow, how is the All Valley going to work? This time tomorrow, we're going to know. Like this time tomorrow, we're going to know how the All Valley works. Andrew, SCTG, party host. Thank you, Andrew. Yes, you now get, I think your name will be in green, and you also get the little watch party logo. It's the alternate logo next to your name. Thank you for joining, Andrew. He hit the join button there, became a channel member. I'll make a post. Thank you, Andrew, for that. Encino Hills, personally, you like spoilers? Absolutely. I know some people do. Some people don't care. So by all means, dive in. You're more than welcome. But I think we'll know how the tournament goes tomorrow. Because I just think with 100 reviews coming out, someone's going to say it. And very likely they'll all say it. Because it's going to be a major plot point in the season. Hey, Mark, you're here too. Thank you. Thank you. We got some company, Mark. Thank you. It's chosen sub watch party. Hey, man. The boy is into his PSP. I'm using it right now. All right. Bobby, do you hate when such critics give away too much? Yeah, I generally do. It's worth noting my normal procedure is I don't read reviews before I see like a movie or show. Usually I would actually, if I want to see a show, I'll watch it and then I'll read reviews after it. Because sometimes reviews do have some interesting thoughts and some good analysis. And if you watch this channel, you know I like analysis. I like thinking about things deeply and such. So I do like reviews like that. I don't like it before it comes out, though. And it'll come out, and it'll be spoiler, and, you know, what are you going to do? So what are you going to do? Agni Kai is here. Oh, boy. Mystic, what is your opinion of the stunt team change? Just curious because I think it sucks. Well, boy, obviously that's the sort of question you can't really answer before the season comes out. I do think there was always room to grow with the show and the fights and the stunts. I mean, the fights especially, there was room to grow. Part of it was always, it seemed like, you know, hey, they were on a very tight schedule, very tight budget. They didn't have much time to shoot. So they did what they could with what they had. Can they grow further? I hope so. If you saw the video I put out on Thursday night, Friday night, whatever day it was, you know, where I was just breaking down the first scene. Is it good? I don't know. Like it's like the kids are blocking, but the dialogue's like you're not showing any defense, but they are. Is that from the stunt coordination? Was that intended from the script and idea? I don't know. So we'll see. Oh, Andrew, you check Reddit for spoilers on a daily basis. Well, yeah, I think there's people now just doing these Ask Me Anythings or something. I haven't read any of them. I'd stay away from it, but I know spoilers are going to come out, so I don't know. Joseph Cittadino. Hold on. Okay, Joseph. If Robbie really does end up becoming more of a good guy this season, do you think that means Silver might also have a change of heart and side with Robbie's vision for Cobra Kai instead of Kreese's? So a pet theory I've been kind of working on really since the trailer, I guess. Joseph, I feel like Robbie may get close to Kreese. Or Kreese, I mean Terry Silver. On some level where, you know, we have the image in the trailer of Robbie training with Silver. It looks like one-on-one. They're in the back room there. They're training. I also think, and this I strongly believe, is that maybe Robbie will stay with Terry Silver. You know, Robbie doesn't have a place to live. Terry Silver he lives in that mansion with, you know, a wait staff and everything. I think, here it is. See, I think Robbie is going to stay with Silver. It makes sense because he needs a place to live, and I think that means they're going to get closer together. Like their philosophies are going to align more, you know, and I've always believed from the beginning that like Robbie will always be Robbie. I think he's it's like Johnny said, he's a good kid. He's made some mistakes. Robbie has made some mistakes for sure, but I don't think he will change in the sense that like, oh, now he's evil. I think he's a good kid underneath. The problem is, I think Terry Silver is going to go crazy. I think Terry Silver is going to go back to the Terry Silver we saw in Karate Kid 3. But what happens is over the course of the season, Robbie comes to really trust Terry Silver. Because Terry Silver is like a good guy. Like, he's a successful man. You saw my breakdown video of those scenes that came out. I specifically talked about Terry Silver. You know, it's this writing technique they call Save the Cat. Terry Silver, we see Terry Silver doing kind of like a nice thing, like a good thing, like something like, hey, you know, I could like this guy. And I think we're going to see that. And Robbie's going to see that. And Robbie's going to get close to Silver and is going to trust Silver. But the problem is, while that's happening, is Silver himself is going crazy. Silver himself is like, wow. So, like, I think, and that sets up season 5. So that's going to set up season 5. Alex Bueno, thank you for that too. And Joseph, so I think Silver and Robbie will connect. They'll see eye to eye, and, you know, Robbie will start to appreciate Silver a lot, especially if Silver's training is what helps him win the All Valley. But the problem is, at the same time, Silver's going a little bit more in the other direction. Silver's going back to the Terry Silver of Karate Kid 3. Which, I don't know, to me sounds like just a fun, interesting, like a fun, interesting direction of the characters to take. So, actually, this is a better. Yeah. Okay. So he looks nice, and keep in mind, in this shot we see him help Robbie up. You know, like, he kicks Robbie down and he helps him up, like, hey, this is a good guy. Like, you like him. You get close to him. He's reasonable, right? He's reasonable. Andrew, the SUT, I think season 5 will focus on Miguel's father and connections between Johnny and Robbie. I actually think you're correct about that. You know, well, I'll get to season 3 essentially, or season 5 in January, but definitely. I cannot wait for Silver, but do you think Silver was on the phone at the end of season 3? Because he didn't know why Kreese was there. That's a good question. You know, in one of them, Hayden or John or someone, you know, talked about that phone call, and they're like, well, you don't know who's on the other line or who answered. You know, was it someone on Terry Silver's staff? Did someone on Terry Silver's staff answer that? And so Kreese didn't get through to Silver? Maybe. But he does say long time. It seems like he's got a hold of Silver. So I do think they talked at some point, and maybe Silver said something along the lines of, I'm not interested, or just more of like playing it off like, oh, I'm kind of busy right now, let me get back to you, or something. We don't know quite the tone, obviously. We'll find out in episode 1. Silver was a little bit hard on Kreese. You know, like, is he mad at Kreese? Or is he just more of like playing it off, and then Kreese comes up to him? I don't want to cause any trouble, but we definitely see there's something there from that line, you know, which I covered in the video. Encino Hills, congrats on 10 million views. Thank you. I didn't even mention it, but yeah, I just passed 10 million views a few days ago. Lifetime, so that's great. And that's like without any video at 1 million views. I think like it's just good quality across the board, you know, that you just put out good videos instead of just having a lot of channels have like one video goes super viral and then nothing else really amounts to anything. But thank you for that, Encino Hills. Mia Gisha, yeah, Silver initially declined returning to Cobra Kai, so Kreese went to convince him in person. That definitely feels like it. Oh, not Vortex Joshy voicemail. Like he said, hello, this is Terry Silver. And Kreese is like, hey, long time. And it's like, I can't come to the phone right now. It's like, that would be kind of like a funny comedic take on it. I don't know if that's what happened. I don't think so. But that is kind of like a funny comedic take on it. Is it wrong to fall for Silver this season, Dan Warner? No, it is not wrong. It is not wrong at all. Terry Silver is meant for you to like him. Not Vortex Shiny. The moderators are carefully selected, so don't worry about it. Let's see. Joseph Cittadino. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I don't know. Thank you for that. Miguel's father is 100% a Chekhov's gun that will be fired, but likely not for a while. Miguel's dad has big final villain energy due to it likely being a drug cartel kingpin. You're absolutely right. And didn't I talk? Yeah. Here, I'll bring this back up. So let's see. There was an interview with Vanessa Rubio here just recently, a few days ago. And let's let me find the part here. Where the heck was it? Okay, yeah. So, okay, here it is. So basically just basic question, portray the kind of relationship, it's talking about like portraying like a good parent-child relationship. She's a good mom. She tries really hard. So this is how Vanessa talked about that. Very much. Carmen and Miguel have been through a lot in season 3 together. And then in season 4, you see such great evolution since season 1 between Carmen and her son. She's more trusting now, and she has Johnny, who stepped in as a father figure. That enabled her to loosen up more and to trust more and to allow Miguel to do his thing. I agree with you. They do have a solid relationship. Now here's the next part. But they do have that big elephant in the room with Miguel's father. But I think as these characters evolve and grow, resolve the big questions of their lives, I can only hope that it brings them together instead of driving them further apart. But from what we've seen so far in the relationship, we can imagine that Carmen and Miguel would ever have a huge rift. She's a single mother, and he knows that he's basically all she has. But the thing is, what's interesting really about this is she brings up his father. As far as I know, Vanessa Rubio has never mentioned it in any other interviews or anything, right? This is the first time Vanessa Rubio's brought this up. And keep in mind, she's brought this up right as they're wrapping up shooting season 5, right? So it's like you can kind of infer that Miguel's father is on Vanessa Rubio's mind. The reason he was on Vanessa Rubio's mind is because they've been shooting with it. This character now exists in the show, and she's having to play scenes and talk about it and go through this. So even though she's not really actually giving anything away, what we can infer, or at least if you study Watch Party, what I can infer and you can learn is the fact that he's simply on her mind shows it was on her mind recently. So this is probably something in season 5 that's going to come up. And I will absolutely have more on this in January. We're going to start talking about season 5. I have a lot of theories already. I don't want to get into it too much just because, let's have fun. Let's just watch season 4. It'll less than a week away, guys. So, but thank you for that, Joseph. And I agree. Final villain energy. I originally at one point thought he was going to show up in season 3. In fact, if you look back at some of my season 3 theories, I had this idea for him and how things would morph, but I definitely agree that looks more like a final villain or something along those lines. Bigger, like bigger than just Kreese as a bad guy. So thank you, Joseph, for that. Vintage, okay, yeah, Dan Warner. I definitely think we're going to see maybe the founding of the first dojo. I think we'll get a flashback to that. I have a video about more flashbacks, and you definitely should check that out. It's basically confirmed. Mystic, you join Shotokan Karate Club. Skipped the yellow belt for my graduation. Good for you. Yeah, join karate. Get into martial arts. It's good for you. Train hard. We will have 10 seasons of Cobra Kai. I don't know if they'll quite go that long, but maybe 7 seasons. They've said 6, but maybe 7. Kreese is the only one who's aged pretty well. Most people think Ralph Macchio ages pretty well, and William Zabka's pretty good himself. Apollo James, you don't want to go too far from Karate Kid canon. The big bad being a new character like Miguel's dad will lose OG fans. Maybe. I don't know. I don't necessarily know if it'll lose. That just in of itself would lose OG fans. You just don't want to lose the spirit and feel of the show. That's definitely, I think, what's most important. Are you going to binge all 10 episodes today's season comes out? Yes. I will binge them and probably be finished in the morning at some point. I don't know if I'll get sleep or not. What I did last year is I did a live stream late afternoon or early evening. I can't remember when. You know, and the reason is, like, I could do a live stream at like 7 a.m. or whatever time, like 6 hours, 6.5 hours after the show drops, where it's like, if you binge through the whole thing, now you can come to the live stream and see it. I felt like, and I do feel like that's a little too fast. I want to give some people some time to watch, you know, for those who do, the diehards who are going to binge, but maybe won't finish until like 3 in the afternoon. Like, okay, it's 3 in the afternoon and you're finished. So I don't think I'm going to do a live stream like early morning. Cobra Kai Kid did one last year. He actually invited me to be on, but I didn't see his invite until literally just as he was finishing. But I think I'll probably wait a little bit till the afternoon just to give some people some more time to watch it and to, you know, comprehend, so we can have a few more viewers, more people. I want to get a more chance for people to come in. The problem being, of course, it is now then New Year's Eve and people are going to be going out too late. So maybe like, I don't know, 6, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. I know there's some comments coming through here. Let me look. Apollo James, thanks for reading out my comment. I watch Party Great. Thank you. You're welcome, Apollo. Thank you for coming in the channel. Be sure, everyone, to subscribe. And if you want to join as a member for $5 a month, there'll be some cool features and everything. Let's see. Mystic, I mean, there's definitely 165. They said they hope for 6 seasons, and we know there's spin-offs in the works, but we don't know what. Nothing's been announced. Miyagi Force Ghost maybe. Brody the Brick Brother. Yes, I'm aware of everything coming out of Puerto Rico. We'll talk about it next month. We'll talk about it in January when we get to season 5. Do you think Chosen will return in season 4? No, I do not. You know, I've gotten comments like, "Oh, Chosen or Kumiko, oh, they're on IMDb." Just ignore that. I don't think the story is going in that direction. In the future, maybe, but for now, season 4, no, I don't think you're going to get Chosen or Kumiko. Andrew, it's crazy to think Ralph was older than Ian and Sean. Yeah. I mean, it's a fun fact. You know, and it just works, you know, and even today, you know, you'll believe Terry Silver is older than Daniel LaRusso. How come this guy hasn't reached 1 million subs yet? I don't know, but do please subscribe if you want. You like Stranger Things better than Cobra Kai? Well, that's fine. A lot of people love Stranger Things. I've been meaning to make Stranger Things videos for 1.5 years now. When the new season comes close, I may start making some Stranger Things videos. Don't unsubscribe if you don't like it. Ordering pizza on the 31st. I will probably order pizza too. Joseph, you have a good dojo that teaches emphasis teaching real fighting techniques over showy stuff. They have you sparring right from white belts. That's not the way I learned. You know, just I did Taekwondo, but definitely some dojos put more emphasis on real world fights, real world combat. But it's great that you enjoy it. Like I said, do martial arts. It'll only make you better. Like nobody takes some classes of karate, taekwondo, MMA, and just is like, wow, I'm a worse person because of that. Come on. You've never heard anyone say that. Like, you've never heard someone say, I'm a worse person because I took karate or I joined an MMA gym or something. So, yeah, do it. Go for it. Views are better than subs. Yeah, Andrew, thank you. Who do you think will win, Tory versus Sam Crazy? I have a video on that. So if you want to check my video, here, just some people who haven't seen. If you go to my main channel, this is my channel page, right? You scroll down. I have this must-watch category. You should watch everything in this category, but beginning with this one, because you'll get your answer in this video right here, the main event. But all these videos are really good and really important. You should definitely watch all of them. So that's your answer. You will find your answer there. Did you get the confirmation? Yes, I got the confirmation email. You should have gotten it absolutely by now. Check spam filters or junk mail if you signed up and didn't get it. It will be Tuesday. Like I said, it will be Tuesday. I will be live reacting to it. You won't be able to watch it live through my stream, unfortunately, but you can watch along if you want. I will have some sort of breakdown video of episode 1 out the next day. It'll be a spoiler video. It'll say spoiler right on the thumbnail, like I always do. And that's on Tuesday. You want to be Terry Silver in real life? Yeah, he's rich. Sure. Yeah, he's rich. She's over. I agree that she's a better fighter than most of the guys. I don't know what the conversation was. Hawk's hair looks fake. Well, yeah. Jacob had short hair in January when they went into production, so they had to do his hair differently. What was I going to talk about? Oh, something. Okay, guys, just something I was going to bring up. Just because it's probably none of you, right? Like, so I don't. This isn't like preaching to the choir, but something that I get a lot of comments on in some of my videos. It concerns the bet in the All Valley, and I was even thinking about just making a really short video about what happened. Who shot at Dallas? But I was going to make a really short video, just, explaining the bet, because I don't think everyone gets it. Well, I know people don't get it because they leave comments on my videos and their comments are like incorrect. So like, this is the end of season 3, right? You remember this scene. Kreese is here. He's like, we'll settle at the old fashioned tournament. I win, I go. Or I win, I go. I lose, I go. It's awkward wording the way it's written. I don't know. I don't know if they did that on purpose. But anyway, I think the way it's written is awkwardly. Normally, if you want to understand writing, you'd write it more clearly. But obviously, it's dialogue and people speak awkwardly. So, Kreese says, I lose, I go. And then he says, you lose. And, and Johnny's like, we won't lose. It's like, okay. And then, Robbie comes up, you should leave. So that's the bet as it's set up. But Kreese put it forward himself. I lose, I go. So what does that mean? And presumably in season 4, to clarify, you lose, that's them. It's not just John, it's these two. You lose, you shut down your dojos. You can't teach karate anymore. Kreese is like, I lose, I shut down Cobra Kai. Now, some people like to go on the idea, like, that people have loved this since January, where Kreese is like, oh, Kreese loses, he goes, but Terry Silver stays. There's a loophole in the bet. I would just say, when you're looking forward to season 4, whatever happens, don't expect like a loophole, because loopholes are kind of dumb. There's no way to end season 4 with a loophole and have everyone be like, oh my God, that was awesome. It just isn't going to happen. It's not exciting. It's kind of dumb. Like, it's annoying in real life. Like, someone tries to pull out a loophole in real life and you're like, what? Stupid. That's not it. Like people don't like loopholes in real life. CK the show, yes, find the biggest Cobra Kai Discord. I'm actually in there. I post sometimes. But anyway, loopholes are dumb. There's no way to end season 4 with a loophole. Oh, Kreese goes, but Terry Silver stays, or something, and have it be good. Like, you just can't. So just kind of like forget about like any sort of loophole. Take it that the bet will be real. Kreese loses, Cobra Kai shuts down. If Kreese and Cobra Kai win, that means these people lose, right? That means they shut down. They close. And see, the bet here, see, there's two sides to the bet. They're on one side. He's on another side. And why do I bring this up? Because I get a lot of comments. Because I put out the video. It's going to be like a best of 3 or something, right? And then I've gotten several comments. People were like, well, gee, what if Eagle Fang wins 1, Miyagi-Do wins like the kata, and Cobra Kai wins 1? Well, now you got a 3-way tie. Except it's not a 3-way tie. If Eagle Fang wins 1 and Miyagi-Do wins 1, that means they won 2 and he only won 1. That means Kreese loses the bet and shuts down and leaves. Just the way it is. Like it's not like, because let's say Eagle Fang wins everything. Kata forms. Well, does that mean Daniel shuts down Miyagi-Do? Because Johnny won the bet in Eagle Fang? No. Johnny never made a bet with Daniel to shut down. Johnny made a bet with Kreese about shutting down. So if Johnny wins everything, if Eagle Fang wins everything, Kreese loses. He shuts down. Daniel's fine. Daniel can stay open with Miyagi-Do. And that's the reason I bring this up is I've gotten many comments. Well, what if they each win 1? Then you got a 3-way tie. It's like, no, it's not a 3-way tie. It's these two against him. Yes, they're competing as different dojos. Miyagi-Do, Eagle Fang. Yes, they're different dojos. But as far as the bet is concerned, they're on the same side. So Miyagi-Do wins all 3, or Miyagi-Do wins everything, then Kreese shuts down. But Johnny can stay open because Johnny didn't make a bet with Daniel. Daniel and Johnny made the bet with Kreese. And it seems so straightforward, except a lot of people just have trouble with this. And so, like, I tweeted out that I think this is going to be an obstacle for season 4 going into it because people don't understand this basic point. The bet wasn't clear. Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just the way it's written wasn't exactly the most clear. Okay, like it's dialogue, so it makes sense. I understand in terms of dialogue, people talk like that. But in terms of the audience understanding what's going on, that's going to be very important, and that's not going to happen. So hopefully the bet and all the stakes will be made clear. What is CK-talk? CK-talk is the Discord I'm on. I think it's one of the biggest ones. Sorry, guys. I'm just for CK the show looking for a Discord server. Yeah, I guess it's CK-talk or something. It's like the biggest Cobra Kai Discord. I'm on there. Strife the Warrior is on there. Agni Kai, I know I've seen you recently, but so if you guys want to join a Discord, I may form my own Discord at some point. I don't know, but come on in. They're going to talk about it again in season 4. Yeah. See, at some point, the deal has to be like renegotiated or something. Like they have to iron out the details. And I think Terry Silver is going to be part of that. So I think Terry Silver is going to be part of, ironing out the details. I already said, I think when they go to Miyagi-Do, I think that's why they're going. I think they're actually going to renegotiate the deal, to iron out the details of the deal. Hopefully for everyone in the audience, they'll get it. Do you think the kids will fight in episode 5 or not until the tournament? That's a good question. You got a standoff here. And I really feel like this is episode 5. But I don't necessarily know if they'll fight. Nothing really out. I think it'll be like the first movie. They'll be told not to fight, and they won't. But there'll be a lot of tension and everything, and there'll be a lot of fighting in the training sessions, at the dojos. So there'll be a lot of action going on. But maybe not necessarily straight out street brawls. CK the show, I don't know. I'm not very good with Discord myself. It looks like it's called CK-Talk. Is what I can see, but I don't know. Or maybe that's just the, what is it called? Discord? No. Okay, hold on. Maybe that was just one part of the Discord, not the name of the whole thing. Here, let me try this. These people owe me. Okay, guys, hold on one second. I'm not really an invite person. Try that link there, okay? So try that link and that'll work for you. Where was I? Wojak music. Will there be a fight in the tournament? Just showing moves. Yeah, there'll definitely be some fighting in the tournament. So definitely, don't worry. There will be plenty of fighting, plenty of karate. No one can get along with Kreese. The guy needs to be put on his own island. Well, it's Terry Silver gets along with Kreese though, right? They seem really close, or at least they were really close. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that was my little spiel about the fight, and like I said, I think probably most of you in this stream already get that. I just was going into it just because I get comments and I realize people don't get it. People don't understand. So do you think we'll see the same actors for Young, Silver, and Kreese? Yes, I have a video on that. I think it's almost confirmed that there's going to be additional flashbacks. We'll see probably the founding of the dojo or something. When they get back from Vietnam. I did give the Cobra Kai server a shout out. I dropped a Discord link there that I think worked. Hopefully. But yeah, we'll get flashbacks. If you go to my channel, you can find a video on it. So where are we? Okay, so I think that covers the important stuff. This is some of the stuff I talked about in the other stream. Did you guys see the location, this location where this picture was taken? there. If you guys saw some of that, I'll just show you a few of these, because this, if you didn't see it, so like this is the location, right? So, and I posted this, and like you can see the little dinosaur, the tree there, and like that's the dinosaur, there's the tree. So this is where they shot it, if you didn't see that previously. So these are just images. It was called Catch Air. It's kind of a weird name, but, and I actually think it's closed since then. They went out of business or something. But you know, that's the dinosaur, the tree. It's definitely like a kid's place. So that's just where you see that. And I really think, yeah, that's Tory there. She's working there for some reason. She's working there. And we saw from this is a little minor spoiler. This is episode 1. Note cards. These are their note cards. You know, Kitaka Sushi, Tory fired. Tori's going to get fired from her job from the sushi place. She needs a new job. She has to work at some kid's place as like Ariel or something. So, and somewhere along the way, Sam sees her. Right. Key KVNG graduating season 6. Yeah, season 6 around could be like the place. Peter, thank you for coming in. Looks like a fun place. It does, doesn't it? Actually, Peter, since you're here, I did mean to do this. All right. Peter has been promoted. You've been promoted, Peter. So yeah. So this is the location. Crazy stuff. I do think there's a little movie magic going on. This is obviously where they're standing. Like if you look at the blue brick here, like this blue brick, I think is like this blue here. So I think that's where Tory shot her little part. It'll probably be put together with movie magic or something. Peter's worried about his promotion. Is it supposed to be a you want the goods? Yeah. Is that supposed to be a birthday party? Yes. John, I do think so. I think it is a birthday party. Why Sam and Amanda are here, I don't know. I mean, it's really probably not a spoiler. Like I say it's a birthday party because I know they were specifically casting 5 to 9 year old kids for a birthday party, right? Like, so like there was a casting call when they were shooting this for 5 to 9 year old kids for a birthday party. I didn't know what it was gonna be literally until I saw this. Like it was like until I saw this image, I was like, oh, I actually thought it was gonna include the young Johnny, because we know we have Thomas as young Johnny, and he's like 5, and so I thought it was gonna be for him. But I think the young Johnny will be something else. But yeah, so they're here for a birthday party. Why Sam and Amanda are here, we don't know. You know. Maybe it's Amanda's family or something. I don't know. I'm literally just throwing out ideas. I don't know. But yeah, it's a birthday party. Wrong email ad. And resend Discord, please. The what? That link? Can't. Do I still have it? Here, try it again. Sorry, that's a Discord link. Tory should not be allowed to go around kids. I feel like she has anger issues. Well, I agree with you. She definitely has anger issues. Something that needs to get looked into. Do you think we'll have a flashback of Daniel and Amanda meeting each other? Maybe in college. Well, no, I think they met each other working in car sales. I think that is how they met. I don't think there's going to be much more in the way of Daniel and Amanda flashbacks because we already got it. Like we saw that flashback of Daniel and Amanda when they opened the dealership and she was pregnant and Courtney Hengler was pregnant in real life and just played it for real. So we got that flashback. I don't necessarily know if we're ever going to get more flashbacks from them because we kind of already got it already. So I don't necessarily see more about that. And I think it's pretty much straightforward assumed. They both met. They were working at a car dealership in sales, met, were a great team, and it went from there. Sing Carmadella Destin on stream. I don't know that song, so I can't sing it. Who's the new kid in Cobra Kai 4? I never got to see his name. Okay, so there's two new characters. This is one. This is Kenny. He is going to join Cobra Kai. There, you can see him in a Cobra Kai shirt. He's getting bullied. Looks like some cyberbullying. Very likely from Anthony, as we were talking earlier in the stream. We have hints essentially from Josh Heald. Anthony may get into cyberbullying. We don't necessarily know for sure. I hope it's something a little bit more interesting than that. Just, but maybe it is, and maybe it's just very straightforward. Poor Kenny. And by the way, what they said, the reason partially for this introduction of these new characters is, they don't want to leave the core roots of like the Karate Kid saga. New kid, out of place kid, kind of bullied, pushed around, laughed at, something like that, finds karate, seeks out karate to get that sort of inner strength, the confidence, everything to sort of fight back. And so Kenny joins Cobra Kai and maybe gets close to Robbie. We'll see how he does. He's one. There is another new kid who has been almost absent. We only know because of, for the most part, a press release. Let me find it here. Okay. So this is Sam. This right here next to Miguel, that's a girl. Her name is Devon Lee. We actually have her full name. I think John Hurwitz gave it away or something. Someone said it. Maybe it was just in an article. But Devon Lee. This is Devon Lee. She's another new character. She's probably around the same age. They're like 13 or 14. She's younger. We know very little about Devon. Devon was really not in the trailer at all. This is the only image we ever had of her. Like, we wouldn't necessarily know she existed except for this. But this is Devon Lee. She's a new character. I think she comes in because Johnny and Miguel need a girl fighter for Eagle Fang. I mean, I've been saying I think there's two new brackets. There's basically going to be a girls bracket of some kind, a girls division. So they need a fighter. They's like, well, we got to have a girl. We got to so Johnny and Miguel are going to recruit, go around trying to find a girl. They're going to go recruiting, and she's the one they're going to find. Essentially, I mean, that's very straightforward. Like, let me find the image. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. So yeah, but unfortunately, the trailer gave us very little on Kenny and essentially gave us nothing on Devon. So we don't really have much to go on. What we do know is from the original character description, right? So it was the original character description, basically when they announced, hey, we're gonna have 2 new, recurring characters. What did they say? Like a tough girl who fights back hard when she's pushed or something like that. It was kind of like the way Devon was described, and that's just, a generic character description from the press release. It was literally from the press release. I can never find the image I'm looking for. Great. Man. Oh my god. Okay. Let me see here. But so Devon is like a new character who pushes back, who fights a. So when I first read Devon's character description, honestly, okay, here it is. Honestly, my first impression was she sounded a lot like Tory. She kind of sounded like Tory. This we assume is Devon. so this we assume is Devon. Can't even make it out, but we assume. Okay, it's hard in this image. You can't see. Let me see if I can. Okay, but you see there's Johnny there, and actually like Miguel is in this scene too. It looks like they're recruiting a girl, like they're looking for a girl who's a girl who would be good. Thank you, Peter. Yes, research. So I think they're recruiting a girl. I think they're recruiting a girl because there's going to be a girls bracket. So they're looking who can we get? We need to get someone, and they find her. And in her character description, like I said, we know so little. I think it was in here. I'll try and find it for you. Here it is. Okay. Here was her character description. A potential new karate student who is relentlessly competitive, a quick study, and equally quick-tempered when she's provoked. See, this is why we felt like, boy, Devon just feels a lot like Tory, right? Equally quick-tempered when she's provoked. So this is really all we know about Devon. Devon Lee. Here it is. This is from a press release. Not exactly a whole lot. Devon, a potential new karate student is relentlessly competitive, quick study, and equally quick-tempered when she's provoked. So one thing I will say, this part, a quick study, I think she joins kind of later in the season. Like, I think it's like later in the season when Johnny's like, man, we're going to need to get a girl. So like this isn't like episode 1 or 2. It's like episode 5 or 6. I think there's something interesting here. If Johnny takes this girl in, as a student, she joins, here they are recruiting her, and there she is, and he recognizes the similarities between her and Tory. And does Johnny feel like he failed Tory? That's kind of an interesting question. Does Johnny look at what happened to Sam here? And we know Johnny and Sam in season 4 are getting kind of close, right? Like close in the sense that, she's now studying with him and she's going to be learning from him. And they have this little bit back and forth going, William Zabka even talked about this in an interview. So like, does Johnny look at this and then feel like maybe he let Sam down in the sense that he let Tory down? He should have seen Tory's warning signs. She has anger trouble. She's anger control and, anger problems. And does he see this now in Devon, the same thing, and now wants to right that mistake? I would like that storyline. I don't know how it would play out. It seems interesting to me. And I just based all that, from this character description. This is all we have. Except now we know her last name. Her full name is Devon Lee. So there you go. Devon Lee, quick-tempered. Does she have anger problems the way Tory had anger problems? Has anger problems. Guys, I want your opinion. I'm just sitting here looking at this I'm looking at the background. Here, hold on. What is going on in this banner? What is going on in this banner here? Like, it's an All Valley banner, but I've never seen an All Valley banner like that. It's like, it's red, blue. What is this symbol? Like, what is that symbol? What is that shape? What are these shapes? What is going on? Many last names will be revealed in season 4. Yeah, it's like the biggest reveal. His last names. Season 4, the last names come out. I don't know. I just feel like this banner. I'm looking at this banner there as I'm talking about it, and I'm thinking, well, this is weird. Why is it like red, blue like that? I don't get it. I don't know. Sometimes I just see stuff and I think about it, and that's the origin of how, your stuff happens. You just see and you like look closely. What is going on there? I feel like that's such an odd looking banner. Behind the, is it? See, it's not this. Here, look at this banner. Who is that? That's a girl, isn't it? Huh. I don't know. I didn't look closely at these banners. But it's obviously a different banner. But like the fist is on the bottom. That's why it's weird. The fist is on the bottom. Where is that? Oh, it must be a reverse shot. But like, it's weird because you got these little stands, but that's not the. I kept thinking these were the same stands, but they're not the same stands because this is a different banner. Or is it the same banner? Oh, is this the girl? Oh my god! Holy shit! Sorry. Like, you're watching me put this together. You're watching me put this because I'm sitting here thinking this banner looks so weird. What is this? Like, what are these weird shapes? It's only when you see the full thing, you realize it was just cut off, like right here. So it looks like weird shapes. No, it's her belt. So this is a girl, and the All Valley logo's at the bottom. Okay. Yes, you're getting a live look into Watch Party here. Like, as I just like see things and I think, what is that? And like I look closer, like I'm trying to investigate, like, oh wait, it is the same banner. It was just cut off, and it looks so weird when it's cut off like here or here or whatever. Sorry. The Applebee's incident. Maybe they'll reveal something at some point, but it seems like the Applebee's incident is just sort of like a fun thing that they tease. It's like in the backstory, and sometimes it's fun if it's never even revealed. Like, you don't know. Where were we? What were we talking about? We were talking about Devon. We were talking about last names because someone asked about who are the new characters. So I really like the idea that Johnny sees Devon and feels like maybe Devon in many ways has a lot of the same issues Tory had, and he feels like he failed with Tory, and he gets that feeling after, you know, kind of getting to know Sam. He messed up with Tory. He let the ball drop, and he doesn't want to make that same mistake with Devon. That would be I think is an interesting way. I'm looking. What is the instrument anyway? Like a mini warrior knife? Do you mean the sai, or are you talking about something else? They can use weapons in the tournament. No, I think this is kata. I don't want to get into it because well, I'll talk. So I do think there's a kata round or a kata match or a kata bracket. And I think Sam pulls out weapons in hers. Now, people who do karate have come to me and been like, no, that's two different things. There's kata, and then there's with weapons, and it has a different name, which I don't remember off the top of my head. I get that, but I don't think there's going to be like 5 brackets. I don't think there's going to be 4 brackets. That'll slow the show down. They're not going to do kata. They're not going to then do it again with weapons. I think there's just one catch-all where of kata, and Sam's going to pull out these sai. And it's going to be a cool moment. So that's what's going on here. It's not necessarily about being completely accurate to life. It's about keeping the show and expanding it. If Tory and Robbie date, who do you think will make the first move? I don't know. Who do you think is going to make the first move? You tell me. I don't know. Who's making the first move? I honestly don't have no. Or a montage. Yeah, I think it'll be a montage of some kind. I do think we'll get a kata montage. Kobudu is karate with weapon. Okay, yeah, that's the word. But see, the thing is, I don't think there's going to be like 4 brackets or 5 brackets or something. Because when you get that many, it becomes excessive. Sorry, I'm going to clean up some space here for myself. Sam Shitty, you would think that, but Sam Shitty is the Bo staff. But I do think on some level they just wanted to change it up a little bit. You know, you got to be different from season to season. The boxing guy, yeah, each dojo picks their best. That is quite possible. I don't know what else to make of it. Which is partially why Johnny needs a girl, needs someone, you know, who knows gymnastics, who can come in and maybe do some impressive looking kata. That could be. Oh boy. Gonna be awesome next season. I agree. I think Robbie's gonna be pretty cool. I think Robbie's gonna be pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at Kenny. This is a fun shot. Robbie's Quicksilver. Okay, so I think everyone's clear on everything. Then I think we covered, you know, something like I wanted to talk about is like the bet. You know, it's this side versus this side, no matter who wins or whatever. So that's who the bet is against. So I think like that's just like I said at the beginning or early in the stream, the reason I kind of emphasize that is just based on comments I get. I think people really don't quite understand how it's going to work. And I don't know how well season 4 is going to explain it itself. So I don't want people getting confused, although I think on some level it's going to be inevitable. They're going to get confused. But yeah, I think Robbie gets close to Terry Silver. I do think like Robbie and Terry Silver may have a thing even more than Robbie and Kreese. So, and I hope Terry Silver is instrumental in engineering the Cobra Kai victory. I think Cobra Kai is going to win. I mean, I've said it many times. Sam is one because timeline of Daniel being her daughter. Yeah, a lot of people have leaned into that. Ooh, Sam versus Robbie. It's a rematch of LaRusso and Lawrence, but I don't feel like that is where they're going. In the tournament, Sam will fight Tory before the semifinals. Tory loses, so Sam fights a student from another dojo in semis, and Miguel fights Robbie in semis too. Then Sam and Robbie fight each other in the finals. Yeah. How does it work with the kata then? What is the kata going on and all that? Writers write who wins. That's true. The funny thing, round table, I get asked a lot, ooh, do like power rankings and like who's the top tier fighters and everything. And I get it. Like it's fun for fans to go into that. But I spend so much time thinking about it, like in terms of like, what are they trying to do for plot and story, that it's hard for me to see it. Because often I think that whoever the better fighter is, whoever they want to win in the situation. And I do feel like sometimes the show gives us that, like we're in season 2, Dimitri best Hawk, and I feel like a little bit it is just the writing. They wanted Dimitri to land that hit, so there you go. So Dimitri gets it. Do you think Aisha will make a return in New Dojo? No, not in season 4. I like Aisha too. I would love to see her back. I don't think she's coming back in season 4. Whether she's back in the future or not, we'll see. I don't think kata is something important in the tournament. They're definitely doing it. They're definitely doing kata of some kind. So it's important in some way. Because they're doing it and they're showing it. If they did it before, they never showed it. So now they're showing the kata. So that's why it's important in some way. Exactly. Robbie Keane stops Sam. I talked about it in a video, and I've talked about it so many times about the Robbie Sam matchup that Mary Mauser put it out there, and that which is why one of the reasons I don't think it'll happen. Do you think that Robbie teaches Cobra Kai Miyagi-Do won't work because Cobra Kai didn't actually wax on cars and paint fences? So ask yourself this question. Let me find a good. So about when Robbie teaches it, the wax on, wax off, Robbie teaches, some of these Miyagi-Do moves. Ask yourself this question. When Mr. Miyagi himself learned it from his father, do you think Mr. Miyagi was waxing cars? Probably not. Mr. Miyagi just learned it from his father, maybe just by doing the moves similar to how Robbie's teaching it. So I don't think it's not actually required to have a physical car there and a can of wax that you're putting on and then taking the wax off. You can learn the moves by doing the moves. Kind of like, almost the way Dimitri's like, why don't we just skip it and show me the moves? Now you could say there's an extra benefit through doing the chores. You learn a little bit more. You learn a little bit about yourself. You get more than just the physical motion. You get the whole philosophy, right? I get that. And I don't necessarily know or think Cobra Kai will be imparted with the entire Miyagi-Do philosophy. Robbie's just showing them the physical moves. But the physical moves is a big part of it. So I do think, and I've said, I think this is significant. I think it's significant for Tory. I think this opens up a new way of thinking for Tory. And I kind of like the idea. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But, this is where Tory and Robbie kind of help each other out. I think, Robbie shows Tory a new way of thinking, and I think it really helps her. Defense, you don't always have to be aggressive offense. Where's Hawk in the picture with Sam? Oh, you mean this one? Well, this is Eagle Fang. You think Hawk should be right here. But if you watch this video, go to my channel. This one right here. Hawk joins Miyagi-Do. I think that's a good one to watch. You're gonna want to watch this one. Hawk joins Miyagi-Do. And then maybe that's why he's not here next to Miguel. Because he's not an Eagle Fang anymore. Right? That would be why. I actually have a theory. I don't even know if I was going to make it. I'm wondering, under the idea, there's two brackets. There's one for men and one for women. And like Johnny and Miguel go recruit Devon because they need someone. They need a girl fighter for Eagle Fang. I think, we've been predicting stuff happening to Hawk. I think maybe something happens to Dimitri. Dimitri rises and he's like the top guy, the top male fighter in Miyagi-Do. Something happens to Dimitri. He can't fight. He gets hurt. He gets injured. He gets attacked. And then I'm thinking Hawk goes to Miyagi-Do to take Dimitri's place. Because Miyagi-Do will need then a guy. Miyagi-Do will need a top guy fighter. They have some guys, but none of them are the top fighter. So I think Hawk kind of willingly goes to Miyagi-Do to sort of take Dimitri's place. It's sort of like a move of honor. And I think it'll be a little bit more honorable then. Rather than it being like some anger at Johnny or some because of some attack on Hawk himself, that I think Hawk wants to take Dimitri's place in Miyagi-Do. Because they need a guy fighter. They need someone at the top, and it'll be Hawk. Your voice is so calming. Thank you. Thank you. Do you think Hawk's mohawk will be shaved off? Look back at the video I said. I think something like that. So, I really thought Miyagi-Do would win. Well, maybe. I think Miyagi-Do will win something. As I said, I think Miyagi-Do. I think Sam's going to win here. This kata. I think Sam's going to win that. Fight styles, enemy of the tournament. I don't know. A big free-for-all at the amusement park. Yeah, I don't think, like I said, I've said this a few times now. This little stare down here, starts, poor Kenny. Kenny drops his food or something. They stare down. I think Sam's got something to say. I think she's got something to say. And I've said for a long time, I think this is Tory's hurt face. she's hurt. This is Peyton List playing hurt, and you should watch that video I have on these two. I'll go through and show it to you in that video. It's the watch party. It is the watch party. Everyone remember, subscribe. We're coming up. Tuesday is episode 1. I will be live on Tuesday when it airs. I can't show the video. I mean, I can't show the episode, unfortunately. It's just, Netflix in their silly ways. They want to keep all the show for themselves. No, I can't show the episode. I'm sorry. But I will be live when it happens. I'll react to it. I'll try to say stuff. You can look back at it. It'll always be there. I will be live when it happens. I'll talk about it when it's done. The next day, Wednesday, I will have some sort of breakdown, review, analysis. I don't know if I'll have video of it. So I may not have anything. I don't know what I'll put on screen. I'll have some sort of breakdown, review, analysis of episode 1 the next day. That'll be spoiler and it'll be marked. So if you don't want to see it, that's fine. You'll see it like Michael T. Flex. Hello back to you, man. Thank you for coming in. Wild Man Beyond. Kreese and Silver sees Robbie as their perfect weapon. For sure. Definitely, Kreese was after Robbie from the beginning. And I think Silver is going to be training Robbie one-on-one. Maybe even more so than Kreese. Silver is going to take a liking to Robbie. So Wild Man Beyond, I think you're right. Bryce Productions Watch Party. Would you rather Chosen leave Okinawa and come to Daniel to help him be Cobra Kai at some point in the show, or Daniel goes to Okinawa? Johnny, I've thought for a long time since season 3, Chosen will show up in LA at some point. I felt so. So I think Chosen comes to LA. Maybe season 5. We'll talk about it next month. It's like hold off till next month. Let's get to season 5. Let's get through season 4, and then when we start talking about season 5. When does season 5 come out? We don't know. It'll come out next year. Tory does kickboxing. That's true. Kickboxing or Muay Thai. Yeah. She took kickboxing. I think Muay Thai, which is a little bit like Thai kickboxing, because she throws knees in, and I referred to it as kickboxing because I was talking about Tory's kickboxing background when she's kneeing people, and this is back in my review on my video on the school fight, and I had so many people, what do you mean? It's not kickboxing, it's Muay Thai. And I'm like, I get it. Okay. I was just going by when in the show when Tory says she takes kickboxing classes. Sorry, not to go off on a tangent from something from like a year and a half ago. Kyler will shave off Hawk's hair because of the beatdown on Brooks. Maybe. But like I said, I think I'm thinking something happens to Dimitri. Dimitri's weirdly absent from the All Valley at this point, which is why I think Hawk joins Miyagi-Do. I have a video on it, and I think it's more to take Dimitri's place. We'll see. Puerto Rico is season 5. We'll talk about it next month. I know it's been out there. I saw it all, but like it's not season 4. I think let's just focus on season 4 at the moment. Trey Williams. I see like Robbie in Puerto Rico. Let's talk about that in next month. Is season 5. I know everyone wants to talk about it, but like we got to get through season 4 first. Wild Man Beyond, by the way, The Perfect Weapon is a title to a classic Kenpo karate flick starring the criminally underrated Jeff Speakman. Good to know. I don't think I saw it. Kenpo is definitely popular. maybe gotten more popular in recent years. But thank you for that, Wildman Beyond. The perfect weapon. Kelly Richardson, will Silver teach Robbie a different kind of karate than what is taught at Cobra Kai? No, I think Silver is Cobra Kai, but I think Silver has thought it through and maybe knows different angles and wants to go at different angles than necessarily just Kreese. You know, that's Quicksilver. Do you think Kreese and Silver will use and betray? I mean, some of you could say they're using Robbie. I don't know if they intend to betray him. What else do we have? Your favorite Cobra Kai and Karate Kid character, Price? I mean, I like Johnny, Miguel, Hawk. Mr. Miyagi's classic. Julie Pierce is coming. Season 4 or Season 5? Not Season 4. We got too much in Season 4. But Julie Pierce in Season 5? At that point, I would say it's possible. I don't know for sure, but it may be possible. Martin Cove comments on Season 5 filming done. He did. Yeah. I don't know. What do we make of that? We'll see. I saw Season 4. Okay, well, if you saw Season 4, don't come into my live stream and say what happens. Night Monkey. What will happen if Johnny... Well, if Johnny will see Terry Silver, obviously, we know that from the trailer. I think Johnny will be confused. And here's an important scene, and I have a video coming out on Johnny and Daniel. Maybe later tonight. It'll maybe my last theory video before, because we're kind of running out of time for theory videos. But I felt like I needed something on Johnny and Daniel. The scene in the trailer with them at the bar. Here it is. Okay. This is Daniel talking to Johnny about it. So Johnny sees Terry Silver, but he doesn't know what to make of it. He doesn't know much about Silver, but Daniel's going to fill him in. So this is a key scene to look forward to in Season 4. Jeff Speakman should be on Cobra Kai from Wildman Beyond. Thank you, Wildman Beyond. Yeah, he should. If he's that cool, maybe. Definitely a lot of potential. Thank you for the super chat, Wildman Beyond. And by the way, everyone, if you're subscribed, you can also join the channel as a membership. That's really thankful. Just $5 a month. We'll give you some polls, some little exclusive content, and you get a little logo next to your name, the Watch Party logo next to your name, and you get a lot of other cool stuff. For $5 a month, that would be really cool. It should be the join button right there on your stream. Yeah, if someone's spoiling Season 4, I mean, we don't know. People say BS all the time too, but I'm just gonna take you out of the chat. Bryce Productions. I did see Cobra Kai, or I mean, I've seen the Cobra Kai or the Karate Kid movies. I mean, I was definitely familiar with it, for sure. What Karate Kid 3 Easter eggs do you think will be in this season? Ooh, a lot. Probably a lot with Terry Silver. I honestly don't know. What episode do you think Kreese and Silver will visit Daniel and Johnny? Very good question. I think it's earlier in the season. Oh, hey, everyone. Nerd Fusao. I'm never sure if you're saying your name. I'm saying your name right. Nerd Fusao. I'd say good YouTube channel. Brazilian. So it's in Portuguese. But definitely a huge Cobra Kai fan there. You can check him out. You can also follow him on Twitter and Instagram. He's got a lot of good exclusive stuff that out on Twitter and Instagram. Nerd Vasal. Thank you for coming in, man. How can people see season 4? They can see season 4 on Netflix on December 31st. I know Nate wins the All Valley. Okay, you saw season 4. It's all about Nate. I'm down with Bert winning after that cool fight in the little scene at the beginning. What's up? Okay. Johnny doesn't know Daniel joined Cobra Kai previously. Yes, you're correct, Encino Hills. So that's why, like I said, I think this is going to be a key scene in season 4. And we're seeing a little bit of it here. So this is going to be a key scene. Yes, I was definitely a fan. I liked Karate Kid long before Cobra Kai came out. What Brazilian channel? Nerd Fasal, I think is his name. If you scroll up, where'd he go? Oh shoot, did it get deleted? Oh shit, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Nerd Fusao, Nerd Fasal. He's a big Brazilian channel. Makes a lot of, reviews and Cobra Kai news and stuff. Also on Twitter and Instagram. Rayan, I love your videos. I always watch them in the evening with a cup of cereal. Hey, glad you enjoy it. Get your own routine for watching a watch party. I am Phoenix. Yes, the episode 1 is absolutely at home. It is going to be on some website or streaming service. You're going to need a password to get into. They should be emailing the passwords tomorrow. So those passwords will go out tomorrow. Just be ready for it is all I can say. I will be live. I can't show it, but I'll go ahead and talk about it. I'll react. We'll see. And I'll have a breakdown. It'll be spoiler. But like I said, and also I said at the beginning of the stream, tomorrow reviews start coming out. There will be spoilers, there will be knowledge, there will be stuff out there starting tomorrow. By this time tomorrow, I think we're going to know how the tournament's going to go in some fashion, like what the brackets are and all this and that. Just because I think some critics somewhere at least are going to mention it. They're going to bring it up. You get any one review. They say, oh, it's spoiler free. Okay. Any one review. Maybe not that much, but when you have 100, 150 people putting out reviews and they each say a little bit something different from the season. Well, guess what happens? Well, now you get a little bit of everything and now you have a lot of knowledge. And maybe it's a little bit more than you want. And maybe there's one kind of idiot reviewer who says a few things maybe he shouldn't have. He goes a little bit too far. Well, gee, and there's nothing you can do about it. And so it's out there. So just be careful of being on social media. If you don't want to know anything, just stay off. Just stay off Twitter until Friday. That's what I recommend for you. What if I record the episode? I think I strongly suspect some of these streaming services have ways to prevent that. So, that's why I'll have a breakdown, but I don't even know if I'll have any footage from the episode because I may not be able to have it, but I'll have a breakdown either way. Okay. how can I get this? You needed to sign up. If you didn't sign up a week and a half ago or whenever it was, you missed it. So you can't sign up anymore. It's full. There were only a certain number of slots. Luis Costa, yeah, it's been closed for a while. But otherwise, if you did sign up, you'll get an email. If you didn't sign up, you just wait till Friday. How do you think season 4 will end? Guys, I have a lot of videos on that. I mean, I really go to my channel. Watch these must-watch theories. These are all your answers. End game right here. I think it's something like this. I think what Kreese did to Captain Turner is going to come around in a way. It's what Silver's going to do to Kreese. So, must watch. Watch them all. Watch them all. There's a lot of good ones here. Stuff on Terry Silver. I do want to have a video on Johnny and Daniel. Hopefully out today. It may be late, but Lonely Wolf, you didn't get anything. Check your spam and junk mail and everything is all I can tell you. Check. Look for it. Subscribe. You can join. Check your promos. Okay, yeah. If you have like Gmail or separate division for promos, look into that. Yeah. Just look everywhere in your email boxes. Everywhere. What do you expect that we have not discussed yet? I don't have a whole lot more other than, like I was saying, Dimitri may not be fighting in the All Valley tournament. And I think that's why Hawk goes to Miyagi-Do. If you look at this video, Hawk joins Miyagi-Do. Hawk joins Miyagi-Do. He's taking Dimitri's spot on Miyagi-Do. That's sort of like my most recent theory. It's impossible. Michael T. Flex says it's impossible. We'll see, Michael T. Flex. We'll see. But be sure to watch that one. This is just all on my own channel page. You can go to the channel. Okay, guys, I'm going to take you off. I want to get this Johnny and Daniel video out tonight. It'll probably be out late, but we'll have it out. Night Monkey? I don't know. I'm not watching. I don't know who Night Monkey is. No, I don't. What is he saying? Sorry, I wasn't watching the chat very closely if someone was doing something. But we're going to take off, and I'm going to try to get a little bit info here. Yeah, guys, just beware. And if he just assume he didn't actually see season 4, just because there's a lot of idiots who come on. He's not the first who just come on and say like, oh, I know, and then start giving spoilers and everything is wrong. So don't worry about it. I'm gonna take care. I got a video to make. So just, don't worry, guys. Phoenix, we'll be back, and I'll see you guys at least on Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday for the stream of episode 1. So let's see. Yeah.